Before you ask what's under the hood, look in the trunk. Before you sit behind the wheel, climb in back. Before you take a new Avenger out and open it up, open it up.
Every mother gets her medical training right here, where she learns that doctors recommend Robitussin more than any other cough medicine. And she uses that knowledge in her thriving family practice. Robitussin, recommended by doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom.
Did you know Campbell's has over 30 varieties of soup that are 98% fat-free? Every day you can look forward to a well-balanced meal with a different bowl of Campbell's soup. And the best part is, not only are they less than 100 calories, they're also delicious. So you're not missing anything except fat.
So eat your heart out.
Campbell's. Get a free booklet on Campbell's soup and a low-calorie diet. Check selected women's magazines and grocery stores.
Oh, Mr. Reach, we're about to change your toothbrush. Don't worry, Reach is now better than ever. With an easy-to-grip angled handle and a tapered head packed with more bristles. Reach, better than ever from Johnson & Johnson.
Before I bought my first home pregnancy test, I really checked them all out. And I found one that's a plus-minus test, just like they use in more doctors' offices. It's Fact Plus. Plus if you're pregnant, minus if you're not. Fact Plus, just like they use at the doctors.
Still going. Long-lasting Energizer batteries keep going, and
it's the little things that make you want to smile. And it's the little things that make it all worthwhile. It's the little things. Life's full of surprises. It's the little things. You know they come in all sizes, so let's share the fun.
Little Debbie, America's #1 snack cake. By the box or handy single pack. Unwrap a smile today.
It's the little things that bring you a smile.
Coming Monday, Steven Seagal, one man, one mission, avenge his partner's death.
It's to me personal, you see.
And no one can stop him. The NBC television event, Out for Justice, NBC Monday. Parental discretion advised. Live from Texas Stadium, Garth Brooks brings 5 years of his greatest hits to life. A new primetime special, Garth Brooks The Hits, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
On NBC.
The movies coming to NBC this February. Barbra Streisand and Glenn Close present Serving in Silence. Tom Clancy, creator of Patriot Games, his first miniseries for television, Ops Center. Whoopi Goldberg, the blockbuster comedy Sister Act. Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Keaton, the network premiere of Batman Returns. And the biggest event of all, Oscar winner Sally Field, the bestseller, becomes a television event, a woman of independent means. The biggest names, the best movies, NBC February.
Meow.
Well, you ain't thinking of leaving us, are you?
Find them. Yes, sir.
James, you're a dead man.
The government is holding your tax refund. It's your money. Don't wait any longer than you have to. Get the largest refund you qualify for as fast as you can with H&R Block's Rapid Refund electronic filing. You can use it whether Block prepares your taxes or not. We'll put your money where you want it, right where it belongs. In your hands. Rapid refund from H&R Block. Get your money fast.
What do kids like more than one large pan pizza from Pizza Hut? 2 large pan pizzas with 1 topping each. You get 2 for just $13.
You love the stuff we're made of Pizza Hut.
How long did I take Tylenol? Forever. Still take it for aches and pains, but for headaches, major lifestyle change. Now I take Excedrin. How come? Excedrin relieves headaches better than Tylenol. Do I feel unfaithful? No. I still use Tylenol for stuff. But for headaches, I mean, it doesn't take a genius. If Excedrin's better, you use Excedrin.
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
All right, let's top it off here.
The coffee perking in this pot is America's best-loved coffee.
Just as long as fathers dance with daughters. As long as there are welcome mats. And childhood sweethearts. Just as long as families come together, Maxwell House will always be good to the last drop.
Pardon me. Ciao. What would you say if your customers could get salon quality products at sensible prices?
Non mi interessa per niente. Vattene, vattene.
Salon Style. Salon quality, sensible prices.
Before we introduced the all-new Chevy Blazer, it was thoroughly tested. We're quite pleased with the results. After we introduced the all-new Chevy Blazer, it was thoroughly tested. We're quite pleased with the results.
Thursday, new episodes of your favorite comedy. How can you go wrong? Starting with an all-new Mad About You.
You got a great smile.
When Jamie's flirting gets her picked up.
Hello.
And on an all-new Friend. Chandler gets a sneak peek.
Since you saw her, you're gonna have to show her your...
Then it's an all-new Seinfeld escapade. Involving Super Bowl tickets.
Oh.
And a guy who looks just like George. Then it's a bonus Mad About You. All new laughs, plus another Mad About You. NBC Thursday.
NBC Sunday Night Movie will return following these messages.
Monday, the Fresh Prince gives Lisa a hot romantic evening. The Fresh Prince, NBC Monday.
Now, where were we?
Monday, Blossom finally goes after her dream of acting.
Promise me my life.
I'd like you to try the scene as a bird.
Flap your wings.
All new Blossom, NBC Monday.
Whoops. Howdy, partner. Rollo Parker of Parker Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, and Geo in Champlain, New York, inviting you to drive your old buckboard up to Parker Ponderosa, where you will experience a bonanza of savings. Don't let that old buggy keep you from going this winter when you can rope yourself a great deal on the new Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, or Geo at Parker's in Champlain, Clinton County's fastest-growing dealership.
It's Mariette Claremont's 45th anniversary sale. The furniture event of the year with savings of up to 40%.
Now that's a good reason to celebrate.
Mariette Claremont's anniversary sale. Join in before the party's over.
Anthony!
Wednesday's Prince Spaghetti Day, so what's the rush tonight?
Vermicelli Thursday nights, Friday's fettuccine. Saturday's lasagna night, Sunday's Prince Rotini.
Prince still makes pasta from 100% semolina, so it's always delicious, never sticky, and well worth the run home any day.
Mostaccioli Monday nights, Tuesdays rigatoni. Every day's a Prince Day.
The Fitness Depot concept has arrived. Fitness Depot has absolutely Canada's largest selection of name-brand fitness equipment, offering the best prices, the lowest prices, and guarantees unbeatable prices every day.
We saved $800, and we've been to at least 10 different places, and the savings was great here. There's no question where we're going to buy.
Fitness Depot, Canada's fitness equipment superstore.
Kate Shermer reports on News 5.
Bonanza, Under Attack, continues, starring Ben Johnson and Richard Roundtree.
War was...
Introducing Ford Contour.
Goal, a world car for the 21st century. Result, world-class technology in 2 all-new engines, including a 24-valve V6 that runs 100,000 miles between recommended tune-ups. Outstanding safety features from dual airbags to a steel safety shell, even a filtration system that removes virtually all dust and pollen from the air. The totally new Ford Contour, well-equipped for just $14,655.
You want one?
You asked for it.
Well?
Please. I'm reeling from the milk chocolate as it melts in my mouth. You didn't notice?
Notice what? What is she talking about? I don't know.
I know what you're feeling.
Only the world's most advanced long-distance network, AT&T, can bring you this patented breakthrough in digital voice reproduction. It's AT&T True Voice. And today, True Voice is nationwide. Anywhere you live, anyone you call, you get the best long-distance sound ever, just because you're with AT&T.
When you get together for a Blockbuster night, there's never a line to get in, there's no cover charge, there's no reservation required, and the kitchen never closes. With over 9,000 Blockbuster videos to choose from, we'd like to suggest that when it comes to a great night with friends, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Make it a Blockbuster night.
There's a porcupine in my throat.
Sore throats hurt. That's why we created Triaminic Sore Throat Formula. The children's medicine made for coughs and colds with sore throats. Triaminic, relief for sore throat pain.
Things are happening every day. There's always something new. As I grow, it's good to know. I can still turn to you. You are the first place. We always try. 'Cause just like us, you have so many sides. Come see the many sides of Sears.
Presenting John Larroquette's New Year's resolutions. Number 14, communicate with your girlfriend.
Tell me your deepest, darkest secret.
I'm a compulsive liar.
You're putting me on, right?
Of course I am. You are the most intelligent and handsome man that I have ever met.
Well,
A brand new year, a brand new Larroquette. Tuesdays on NBC.
thanks.
Why can't this child read? It could be caused by dyslexia, but how can you tell? And what do you do about it if it's your child? Watch NBC Nightly News Monday.
Think these stores specialize in electronics? Our hidden cameras show they also specialize in ripping you off. See how the scams work before you get taken. Dateline Tuesday.
NBC Sunday Night Movie will return following these messages.
NBC Tuesday starts with a hilarious Wings.
Holy cow.
And can an all-new Something Wilder bury his fear of funerals?
Yeah.
Then it's a sneak peek Frasier.
Turn your heads.
And what did John do to turn a day at the movies into a night in the joint?
Way to go, John.
All new Larroquette, NBC Tuesday.
Buona, friends. This is Jungle Rollo from Parker, Chevy, Olds, Pontiac, and Geo, bringing you another great movie on Channel 5. This one is called Bananas.
Not bananas, Bonanza.
Oops, I'll be right back.
TransBorder Custom Services is the leader in international trade and transportation. TransBorder is a total logistics company providing a comprehensive transportation and customs brokerage service. Freight forwarding, warehousing, distribution. Let TransBorder handle your customer-specific needs in the U.S. TransBorder is at all major ports of entry. TransBorder, serving you from border to border and around the world.
When you finally decide and you take that first step toward your goal, you leave behind the doubts and uncertainties that made you think you couldn't do it. And you feel the confidence of knowing that what you want is possible. For your book of possibilities, call 1-800-463-3434 from Bank of Montreal and take the first step.
Howdy, partners. Rollo Parker here from the Ponderosa at Parker Chevy, Olds, Pontiac, Geo, and Champlain. telling you to round up the family this Sunday night at the Old Homestead and watch the great Western movie Bonanza, Under Attack.
Sightings. Beyond imagination lies the truth.
Bonanza, Under Attack, continues, starring Ben Johnson and Richard Roundtree.
Television of the future? I've got it now. DIRECTV. It's movies, hit movies, tons of movies. It's like browsing in a video store right in your living room and always finding what you want. Ooh. The hit movies I want start every 30 minutes. Now, for just $2.99 each, the movies come to me. All digital, so I can get a great picture with CD sound. That never happened before. For more movies, sports, and cable networks, get your DSS 18-inch dish and DIRECTV at your RCA dealer.
Imagine a hairspray that's healthy. A mousse with pro vitamins. Gels that are actually good for my hair.
Leave it to Pantene Pro V to go beyond styling to healthy. Pantene Pro V with pro vitamins.
My hair never had it so good.
Is a cat's urinary tract health important?
Cat Chow's special care brand cat food is formulated to help maintain your cat's urinary tract health. Purina Cat Chow Special Care. Better care makes better cats.
That's it. We're through. I don't find you attractive. Truth is, you make me uncomfortable, so this relationship is over. Finito. I've got something new in my life.
New moisture recovery from Lubriderm with alpha hydroxy. It exfoliates old skin, adding nourishing moisture to the skin beneath.
So, move over, baby.
Oh.
Starting now, I'm into a whole new skin. And don't even think about coming back.
New moisture recovery from Lubriderm for the skin you'd rather be in.
Introducing Alka-Mints. For heartburn, they not only have more hardworking medicine than Tums, but people prefer the taste of Alka-Mints 2 to 1. Hey, that's more yums than Tums. Get it? Alka-Mints, feeling better fast, never tasted so good.
My doctor said I didn't need surgery for my hemorrhoids. They weren't serious. And to use Preparation H. Preparation H is so effective, it helps relieve my worst symptoms. Yet it's so gentle, it soothes and protects. Preparation H. Doctors recommend it. More women trust it.
Tak se snažím sehnat ten nový operační systém Chicago. Pořád odaluji jeho uvedení na trh.
Ten nový OS2 VAR pod IBM se zdá být vynikající.
OS2 VAR?
Zrovna jsem o něm četla v časopise. Máte tam opravdový multitasking? Snadný přístup do internetu.
Hrozně ráda bych tu síť vyzkoušel. To je můj beeper.
Come hell or high water, catch The Tonight Show.
Well, the first news address is 1162 Stonewood Lane of Anaheim. Could you please move your house? It's blocking the NBC driveway. Yeah.
Flooding in this week, Charles Grodin, Pam Tillis, Dee Dee Myers, Samuel L. Jackson, Sophia Loren, Nancy Griffith, Christian Slater, Janine Turner, Kevin Bacon, and Cirque du Soleil.
Wednesday, live from Texas Stadium, Garth Brooks.
It's me.
Brings 5 years of his greatest hits to life. America's #1 selling album from America's #1 artist of the decade. A new primetime spectacular. Garth Brooks, The Hits, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
What would you do if they accused your son of murder? What would you do if he denied it? What would you do if you found out they were right?
He participated.
Calling the police. You're going to destroy him!
Faye Dunaway and Stephen Collins, A Family Divided, next Sunday on NBC.
Raising kids is one of the best jobs you could ever have. It's also one of the hardest. No wonder parents get angry and stressed out at times. But please, don't take it out on your children by hitting them. That's not anger. That's abuse. When you get mad, you need to step back, count to 10, chill. If you can't get over your anger, get help. Because abuse is something children never get over.
When you can trust something and know it'll come through for you, that's everything. One of the things we focused on with the new DeVille Concours was making it reliable. We designed the North Star system so that if it ever lost all of its engine coolant, you'd still be able to drive a DeVille Concours up to 50 miles to safety, even in desert heat. You may never need it, but it'll be there for you. There's a car company that cares enough to give you this kind of dependability. That's my company, Cadillac.
Where were you when your cold pill quit?
Route 9, I totally clogged up.
Epidac 24 won't quit. Just one relieves symptoms 24 hours. Where were you when your cold pill quit?
Mine didn't quit. Mine is Epidac 24.
The cold pill that just won't quit.
If we could light a candle for everything he's done, for every life he's better, for every victory won, that light would shine so brightly that all the world would see all he did for peace and freedom and equality.
McDonald's joins the nation in celebrating the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
Chest machine, 15 reps. Bicep machine, 25 reps. Milkshake machine, 3 reps.
If you love chocolate but hate fat, Three Musketeers has 45% less fat than most other leading chocolate brands. Three Musketeers, big on chocolate, not on fat.
What if I told you everything you know about TV is about to change? Because now, there's DIRECTV, totally digital television. More movies, more sports, more of what I want than ever before. All through a tiny satellite dish about the size of a small pen. Stay. With digital quality video and CD sound, everything's gonna look great. How does DIRECTV work? I have no idea, but it does. Get your DSS 18-inch dish and DIRECTV at your RCA dealer.
Coming Monday, they killed his partner. Tried to kill him. But when they went after his family, they went too far.
It's somebody's person.
Steven Seagal, a man on a deadly mission.
That's how crazy I get.
Out for Justice, NBC Monday. Parental discretion advised.
He raped me.
Oh, she's a liar!
When the system failed,
The defendant is free to go.
she took matters into her own hands.
Law couldn't stop you, but I can.
Now she's the accused,
I warned him to stay away from me.
and he's the victim. Can she prove self-defense?
I have to get an official statement.
You're gonna need a lawyer. Days of our lives.
NBC Sunday Night Movie will return following these messages.
Coming up this week on Today, the art of kissing. What's the difference between a good kiss and a kiss you'll never forget? Then you can have your cake and eat it too and still lose weight with Dr. Art Uleen. Plus, planning the perfect wedding with Martha Stewart. From dresses to flowers, everything you need to know. Join us this week and see what a difference Today makes.
Whoops, howdy, partner. Rolla Parker of Parker Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, and Geo in Champlain, New York, inviting you to drive your old buckboard up to Parker Ponderosa, where you will experience a bonanza of savings. Don't let that old buggy keep you from going this winter when you can rope yourself a great deal on the new Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, or Geo at Parker's in Champlain, Clinton County's fastest growing dealership.
Your Ford dealer presents value. It's our philosophy about getting so much for so little. Take the 95 Ford Escort LX, for example. You get standard dual airbags, air, AM/FM stereo, and a sport appearance package at no extra charge. In other words, your money's worth. Right now, save over $1,700 on a new 95 Escort Sport. Your Ford dealer. No wonder we've got 5 of the 10 best-selling vehicles in America.
Parties are the best at Sparklers. Come on in. Food, games, fun. We got it all. Sparklers will treat your friends and parents to a giant pizza and hot dog party with soft drinks, a cake, and all the party trimmings. It'll be amazing. You'll have a great time exploring the space maze, playing all the games and win prizes. Come on down to Sparklers. You'll have a blast.
When it comes to good food, you can't beat Papa Gino's. For an unforgettable dining experience, Papa Gino's wonderful menu has something to please the fussiest appetite. Fresh salads, zesty appetizers, seafood extraordinaire, charcoal broiled steaks and brochettes, and of course, mouth-watering Italian dishes. All this at very reasonable prices. And Wednesday to Sunday night, let the good times roll with live entertainment and dancing. Papa Gino's, for good food and good times.
Whoops, howdy, partner. Rollo Parker of Parker Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, and Geo in Champlain, New York, inviting you to drive your old buckboard up to Parker Ponderosa, where you will experience a bonanza of savings. Don't let that old buggy keep you from going this winter when you can rope yourself a great deal on the new Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, or Geo at Parker's in Champlain, Clinton County's fastest-growing dealership.
Watch reporter Tim Dodd on News 5.
Bonanza, Under Attack, continues, starring Ben Johnson and Richard Roundtree.
How do you know they're dead?
The cabin was blowed all to hell, Mr. Siringo. Nobody could have got out of there. Right, fellas?
That's right, Mr. Siringo. He's dead, all right. Him and that Cartwright boy. And this here's his horse, Mr. Siringo.
Well, you're wrong. Frank James is not dead. He's alive, and I can feel it, and we're gonna find him. Right now.
You all right?
You hear him?
I don't hear anything except those birds.
Horses.
Yeah, now I hear them.
What do we do? Can't outrun them.
This the boy you're looking for?
It sure is. Good to see you, Josh.
Glad to be here, Bronk.
Found him under a rock.
I wasn't under a rock. I was behind it.
To me like you were under it.
Dag burn it. You ever consider there's a strong possibility there's something really wrong with you two?
Who, us? Not us. He's bad.
You all right, Bronk?
I am now. Thank you.
Least we could do.
Should have seen it, Josh.
Huh?
Blood all over the place. Everywhere. And then Jacob, he reached in, he took this big old knife right out.
It was red hot right out of the fire.
And then he took it and he placed it right on his skin, and you could hear it smoldering on his skin. Made me sick. Make you sick?
It was horrible. And that noise.
Oh, that noise.
That noise that Frank made.
It was like.
No. It was like.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'm just glad he's all right.
Look, Jack. U.S. Marshal's on his way with a posse from Carson City.
They'll be here before noon.
We're to wait here for him.
No.
What do we do?
Gillette introduces the next revolution in shaving closeness. Microfins. And they're only on the new Sensor XL. These microfins precede the blades. As Sensor XL's spring-mounted blades adjust to your face, these soft, flexible fins gently stretch your skin, so your beard stands up for the closest, most comfortable shave. Get closer than ever before. Get the new Gillette Sensor XL.
Why does Prego taste better than Ragu Old World Style? It probably has a lot to do with all Prego goes through to make sure it's thicker, more delicious. And a lot to do with what just goes through Ragu Old World Style. Prego homemade taste. You can see it.
Now, there's a liquid hand soap that can clean dirt, germs, grease, and oil. Yet is so gentle you could use it on the most delicate places. Introducing new Ivory Skin Cleansing Liquid Gel. It thoroughly cleans dirt and washes germs away, all the while retaining the skin's natural moisture better than soap. So it always leaves you with a gentle touch. Ivory Liquid Gel, the new hand soap with a gentle kind of clean.
You know that HBO movie you love so much? The director is right over there with the sculpture. I've just got to meet him.
Man is a legend. Check that. He's a genius in the making.
Excuse me, your last film, it was so gutsy, intense. No one else makes movies like that. That HBO movie really spoke to me.
HBO talked about movies. Movies that matter. HBO makes them, and you don't want to miss them.
Don't tell me you didn't direct that.
I won't.
Pills take time to dissolve, but the effervescent power of Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine is ready the moment you take it to relieve your worst cold symptoms.
Today I'd like to talk.
Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus.
For the first time ever, the car that changed everything is having a sale on many of its most popular options. And that can save you a lot of change during the Dodge Intrepid Equipment Sale.
NBC Tuesday starts with a hilarious Wings.
Holy cow!
And can an all-new Something Wilder bury his fear of funerals?
Yeah.
Then it's a sneak peek Frasier.
Turn your heads.
And what did John do to turn a day at the movies into a night in the joint?
Way to go, John.
All new Laura Kent, NBC Tuesday.
Think these stores specialize in electronics? Our hidden cameras show they also specialize in ripping you off. See how the scams work before you get taken. Dateline Tuesday.
The movies coming to NBC this February. A landmark television event from executive producers Barbra Streisand and Glenn Close.
This is who I am.
Serving in silence. From best-selling author Tom Clancy, creator of Patriot Games and The Hunt for Red October, his first ever miniseries for television, Ops Center. Nick Nolte and Oscar winner Barbra Streisand.
Why would she do that? What are you all hiding?
The network premiere of the box office hit, The Prince of Tides. Whoopi Goldberg, the blockbuster comedy Sister Act. Michelle Pfeiffer. Michael Keaton, the network premiere of Batman Returns. And the biggest event of all, Oscar winner Sally Field, the epic bestseller, becomes an NBC television event.
There are moments I'd rather share with you than anyone else.
A woman of independent means. The biggest names. The best movies. NBC in February.
Yeah.
Sometimes things would look so strange.
I'd lose whole chunks out of my day.
Some older people who seem like they have something else have actually developed epilepsy. But there's help. Call the Epilepsy Foundation of America.
It has a 16-valve Z-Tech engine that delivers the best highway fuel economy in its class. A Micron air filter to remove dust and pollen, as well as 14 other features not found on any other car in its class. Introducing the all-new Mercury Mystique. When we created this car, we pulled out all the stops. The all-new Mystique. It's a whole new Mercury.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Would your customers be interested in salon quality products at a fraction of the price?
I don't think so.
Salon Style. Not available at salons anywhere.
There's something you're going to love at Pizza Hut even before you take your first bite. Our guarantee. If your pizza isn't right, it's free. You'll probably never need it, but it's nice to know it's there.
Love the stuff we're made of Pizza Hut.
I wish I could go home, but I can't. I could lie down. Welcome to Marty's mattress sale. Oh, my throat. If only I could just... Hi. Oh, my head. I'll just... This'll do nothing for my cough.
Oh, I need Vicks Dayquil. The non-drowsy, stuffy head, congested chest, sore throat, coughing, fever, so you can face your day medicine.
Sure. I feel better. No customers.
Backstage NBC with Garth Brooks.
Once the lights go out, I'm waiting to hear, because that's what's going to tell you what kind of night you're going to have. And if your crowd is just like, whoa, these people are here, then you have a serious run at doing something just huge.
This Wednesday night, America's #1 recording artist comes to NBC. Garth Brooks, The Hits.
Tomorrow on NBC, the Monday night movie, Out for Justice, with Steven Seagal. Stay tuned. Your local news is next.
If you're serious about becoming a professional in the world of design and beauty, Collège Interdec School for Design and Beauty in Montreal would like to hear from you. You'll be taught by professionals in the field who know what it takes. Collège Interdec offers courses that can be immediately applied in industry. Compared to other college graduates, Interdecs are considered to be experienced professionals. Collège Interdec attracts students from all over the world.
We're already in the middle of the action. It's fantastic.
Call now and learn to be a professional from the professionals.
Whoops, howdy, partner. Rolla Parker of Parker Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, and Geo in Champlain, New York, inviting you to drive your old buckboard up to Parker Ponderosa, where you will experience a bonanza of savings. Don't let that old buggy keep you from going this winter when you can rope yourself a great deal on the new Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Pontiac, or Geo at Parker's in Champlain, Clinton County's fastest growing dealership.
This program is brought to you by JoJo's Psychic Alliance. Give us a call. It may change your...
On this edition of Sightings.
In 1908, witnesses said it looked like the end of the world. Now, Russian scientists believe an extraterrestrial craft exploded over the Siberian countryside. Then, did a grisly supernatural force cause these bizarre... Should these people profit from the wondrous visions they say they've had on the other side?
People making money off the near-death experience are wrong.
What a time for a cold. Our oldest was in the playoffs. My nose was stuffed, my chest was congested, and I was coughing.
So I went to the store. There were a million brands of cold medicine, but only one Robitussin. Robitussin liquid gel's cold formulas. The pharmacist said they're really powerful.
I felt so much better. Because of Robitussin, I got to watch Terry make the play of the game.
Robitussin liquid gels. Discover Robitussin relief for your cold. And try new Robitussin cold, cough, and flu liquid gels for severe flu symptoms.
30 years ago, we changed the way America makes chicken. Now we're doing the same for potatoes with Shake and Bake Perfect Potatoes. 2 ways to turn fresh potatoes into perfect oven-roasted potatoes.
It's Shake and Bake, and I help.
Did you eat something you didn't want for breakfast?
No, did I?
Cheerios has added salt.
Salt?
Toasted oatmeal honey nut has added fat.
They add fat?
Healthy Choice has added sugar.
As in sugar?
But Nabisco